Hey there, Virgo. Welcome to your reading for February 9th until the 15th. I'm going to start us off by pulling two main themes, one from my Herbiary Oracle and another from the Quantum Oracle here. All the cards, the Osteomancy set, as well as myself, have been smudged and cleansed and ready to dive into your energy upcoming for the week ahead. If you're curious, I use Palo Santo wood to cleanse the cards, the Osteomancy set, as well as myself. All right, one more. Perfect. All right, so your two main themes showing up. First, from the Herbiary, the number 80 is showing up, highlighting the plant mugwort, talking about being in between dreams. So this card is encouraging you to step into the dream space, the dream world, as it were. So you might be considering working with mugwort, even wormwood is another really good one. Potentially kind of consider doing some dream journaling or something to that effect. The more you write down your dreams, like as soon as you wake up, even if it's just one thing, write it down and your dreams will be more apparent. You'll be able to pick up on more imagery, more messages, because there might be some key information coming through in your dream work at this time. Now, for the Quantum Oracle, number 8, once again, 2 8s showing up. First off, the number 8 symbolizes eternity, cycles, the will, our inner strength, and justice. I like it. Now, this card of intention is highlighting discovery at this time. This individual is panning for gold, but it appears they found a diamond. So I kind of get the vibe that some of you might be stumbling on something really important this week ahead, whether it's key information, like this discovery could even be pertaining to some dream work you're doing as well. But it looks like you might be finding something bigger than what you were searching for is kind of the vibe there. So let's dive into your Osteomancy. We'll see what messages are coming forward, and then we will confirm it with the Manga Tarot for you. Spirit, what does Virgo need to know for the week ahead, for the 9th to the 15th of February, please, Spirit? What does Virgo need to know, please, Spirit? What does Virgo need to know? Thank you, Spirit. All right, so I'm just going to clear out all the stuff that isn't doing anything here. All right, so first things first, I'll just kind of describe what I'm seeing here, and then we're going to pick it apart piece by piece, because usually things are very tangled or enmeshed together. So that'll allow us to get a more full, concise picture of what's happening for you. So first things first, I can see your spiritual work is very much being bogged down by, let's see here, it's being affected by, 1, there's a change happening. 2, your spiritual work is being affected by your long-term goals that you're focused on. What else do we have here? I can see you're very much sinking your teeth into your long-term goals, your spiritual work, this obstacle, as well as a long-term goal here. Now, it's interesting, your work, your job, your career, business, whatever that is for you, your work, your job, your business is sitting here, and I can see your emotions, your feelings, your love is sitting right on top of it. So your emotions are very much kind of taking center stage in the work that you're doing here at this time. We're going to find out what exactly that means. But I can also see there is learning and growth that is tied in with your long-term goals here. And there's an external force or an external energy. There's some sort of energy that is affecting the long-term goals and the growth and learning you're doing pertaining to your long-term goals. So this is all very tangled. It's very messy. I'm not going to lie to you. So we're just going to start to untangle this mess. Bear with me. This will start to slowly make more and more sense as we go through. So I want to start with your spiritual work here. Sorry, ignore my big head here in your way. I'm just kind of looking around. Okay, there's the obstacle that you're working on. So I'm going to start with the obstacle because this obstacle is affecting your spiritual work. It's affecting your coin. There's a change happening within this though. So let's dive into that. Spirit, what is this obstacle showing up for Virgo? This obstacle is affecting their coin. This obstacle is affecting their spiritual work. It's affecting their long-term goals. Potentially affecting their love feelings and emotions as well. This is a big obstacle. It's got a lot of reach. Spirit, what is this obstacle here for Virgo? What does Virgo need to know about this obstacle, please? Thank you, Spirit. Okay. Ooh, this is interesting. So, the overall energy here surrounding this obstacle, this is interesting. You're in the power play position here. We've got the Hermit showing up. This is you, Virgo. This is your energy. This is your card. The Hermit encourages us to go inward to seek solace, to seek isolation, so we can go to the tops of the mountain where we seek this enlightenment, this raised awareness, this increase in our frequency here at this time, kind of seeking out more wisdom and knowledge. Interesting. You've got the Two of Cups showing up alongside the Hermit. This is encouraging you to seek out some healing energy, and through which you can balance the energies of the divine masculine and the divine feminine within the self. So it's this healing, balanced, harmonious energy you're working through. Interesting. Now we've also got the Seven of Swords showing up. The Seven of Swords can talk about deceptions in some cases. So there could be some shenanigans. For some of you out there, this could be someone that you know that's causing some deception. This is a message that's a little specific for someone out there. Now, for others, I see this as you're making small changes at this time. The small changes are going to be birthed from this Hermit energy here and are going to be kind of obtaining this healing energy with the Two of Cups showing up. The Seven of Swords really encourages us to look at the finer details of a situation, making sure we're dotting our I's and crossing our T's. So, this is interesting. So I can see the Hermit is kind of working on the spiritual side of this obstacle. I'm curious what the money side of this obstacle entails. Spirit, how is this obstacle affecting Virgo's money, their coin? How is this affecting Virgo's money and coin, please, Spirit? This obstacle, it's affecting their money. What is happening? What do they need to know about this, please, Spirit? Ooh. Okay, so this obstacle that's affecting your money, your coin, the overall energy supporting you here is the Queen of Wands. The Queen of Wands steps into joy, follows her passion with these sunflowers. She doesn't care what anyone thinks. She's got a black cat. She doesn't care about the superstitions other people may have pertaining to this critter. Now, the Queen of Wands is very empowered. She's very strong. She's got this fiery energy backing her up. She's able to express her power and her creativity freely. This is beautiful energy following you up here regarding your coin. So I feel like Spirit is very much encouraging you to step into your power, to discover the inner strength and wisdom that you possess, because you've got the Hermit showing up and the Queen of Wands. There's a lot of really intense and strong energy that's following you here. Joining the Queen of Wands, we have the Knight of Pentacles, very earthy energy here. This is encouraging you to keep going. Slow and steady wins the race. even if we feel like we might not be seeing results, say, regarding our coin. It's like the Knight of Pentacles is all about planting seeds for the future. He's taking these pentacles and planting them in the fallow fields behind him so that in the future he can watch potentially some stunning sunflowers blossoming, blooming, growing. We've got the Two of Swords showing up as well, encouraging you to remain clear and concise in your thoughts and communication. You're seeking out a balanced energy here. And I definitely feel this. The Two of Swords, beforehand, we'd seen the Two of Cups. This balance is very much being encouraged at this time for you. That's going to be very key. Balancing your energies, the balance between being and doing, masculine and feminine, right? Now, pressing forward, I can see a change. This change is affecting your long-term goals and it's affecting your spiritual work. There is an opportunity that is tied in with this change, though. So let's dig a little deeper here. What is this change, Spirit, that is affecting Virgo's long-term goals and their spiritual work? There's an opportunity with this. What is this? What is this change, Spirit, please, for Virgo? Ooh, okay. So the change that is affecting your spiritual work and your long-term goals, this change has an opportunity tied in with it. And that is very apparent with the tarot we're getting for this. The overall energy of this change within your long-term goals and your spiritual work is the Four of Wands. This is beautiful, fiery energy here. This talks about completed projects. This is like you stepping through a doorway. It's a celebratory feeling of I've come out the other side kind of thing. So this looks really good. This change happening within your long-term goals and your spiritual work. This is an opportunity. And I can see that because it's like you're working very hard here with the Eight of Pentacles, slow and steady, just like that Knight of Pentacles we had seen. Slow and steady wins the race. It's very diligent, hard work you're putting in here with your long-term goals and your spiritual work. Now, this increases into the Ten of Pentacles. This looks like a very positive change here. Good changes that are affecting this obstacle that was in your path here. The Ten of Pentacles encourages us to talk with others. I do see a lot of cards that kind of seem to indicate communication. So you might be networking, collaborating, brainstorming with others at this time. That's what the Ten of Pentacles encourages. If we've already enjoyed a harvest with the Ten of Pentacles, if we're willing to collaborate with others, work with others, that will allow us to build on what we have already created here and bring in more funds and more positive energy our way. So very positive change happening. Definitely looks like an opportunity to step into a more empowered space for yourself and to step into more financial comfortability at this time, Virgo. So that looks amazing. Now, what else do we have here? So I can see there's this, your work, your job, your career. It's very much tied up with this long-term goal you have. I mean, the long-term goal we had seen, it's got the Four of Wands with it. It's got the Eight and the Ten of Pentacles. It looks like you are well on your way regarding your long-term goals at this time. But your work is sitting right on top of those long-term goals. So perhaps it's your work, your job, your career that is going to allow you to obtain your long-term goals, to make it happen. Now, regarding your work, job, career, your emotions are very much driving your work, job, career, how you're showing up in that space. So let's take a deep dive into that. Let's find out what's happening there. Spirit, what is happening with Virgo's love, feelings, and emotions within their work, job, and career? What is this with their love, feelings, and emotions in their work, job, and career, please, Spirit. One more. Love, feeling, and emotions tied to work, job, and career, please. Okay. So, overall energy of your love, feelings, and emotions being tied in with your job, your career. The overall energy is the Ten of Wands. The Ten of Wands kind of talks about feeling bogged down, like you feel like you've got a lot on your plate. There's a lot, it's feeling very burdensome regarding your work. So that's interesting because we have the Emperor showing up as well, supporting this Ten of Wands. The Emperor is Aries energy here. This talks about potential for growth and forward movement. This is interesting. Now, this can also kind of talk about power and leadership and aggressively pursuing our goals. I definitely see you are pursuing your goals quite well. You're definitely in the power position of this. Now, you've also got the Seven of Cups showing up alongside this. This talks about needing to make a decision and perhaps feeling a little cloudy, maybe a little foggy in your decision making. And I feel like our emotions need balancing here. I feel like that's what's called for, because you're like with the Ten of Wands, you're feeling very, very burdened by your work, your job, your career. There's a lot of heavy lifting. Maybe not physically, but metaphorically speaking. And it's like you want the best outcome, but you're wondering how to go about doing that. Now, I feel like some of you could be faced with a decision in your workspace to take on a more like a leadership position. Some of you could be being offered a position in a more higher up position, like management or like CEO, just a leadership position, especially with the Emperor showing up. And especially seeing it with the Seven of Cups and the Ten of Wands, it's like you're trying to decide, like, do I want all these extra responsibilities? Because it's like I'm already carrying so much weight on my shoulders. So there might be a decision to be made here regarding your work, especially, if you're already feeling bogged down, that can be a difficult decision. More money or more time, and more money comes with more stress. Or do I want to have less money and less stress, right? So we're going to take one more for that, I think, just to get a little more clear. Spirit, what else does Virgo need to know regarding their emotions, feelings, love, tied in with their work, job, and career? What other messages do you have for Virgo about their feelings and emotions tied in with their work, job, career, please, Spirit? Okay. Interesting. So overall energy here is the Death card. This is Scorpio energy. This is a need for a new beginning. Things couldn't continue this way. So I'm getting some of you are feeling very freaking burnt out with your work. Some of you, this could be deciding to not accept the promotion or the new job upgrade because it's like, no, I literally can't do everything. And that's valid. If it's too much, your time is worth something, right? And your time is worth a lot more than what anyone can ever pay you. So some of you here might be potentially deciding to leave this job to step into a new endeavor in some cases. Some of you might just be turning down this job position because it's a little too much. They're expecting too much of you. You need to worry about yourself, because you've got the Nine of Cups showing up, talking about focusing on your happiness, the joy in the home. So some of you might not be, I feel like a lot of you are not willing to take on more responsibility when you're already feeling bogged down. Now, you've also got the Four of Swords showing up. This is encouraging you to rest, relax, recover, meditate, seek out healing energy within spirit at this time. And I do like to see the Four of Swords showing up, especially because we have the Hermit showing up as well, you and your empowered energy here. And that's kind of talking about seeking peace and quiet so that we can go inward and obtain the answers we need to seek a deep rest and recovery here. And I very much feel like you might be between dreams, right? Trying to figure out where your path is. Maybe you're discovering it. Let's keep going. Because the last thing I want to look into here, there's learning and growth tied in with your long-term goals. This learning and growth, it does have an external force acting on it. This could be positive, this could be negative. I'm very curious to find out what this entails. Before I do that, though, don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe, all that fun stuff, especially if the reading is resonating for you. It helps my channel grow and it helps me reach more beautiful humans such as yourself. But either way, I appreciate you being here and I love you so much. So thank you. All right, that's enough out of me. Let's dive into this. Spirit, what is this learning and growth tied in with Virgo's long-term goals, please? Learning and growth tied into Virgo's long-term goals. This has an external force acting on it, an energy acting on it. What is this? Learning, growth to long-term goals, please, Spirit. Ooh, heck yes. Okay, this is really freaking interesting, Virgo. So, the learning and growth that is tied in with your long-term goals, the overall energy is the sun. This is beautiful. The sun is like one of the best cards in the tarot here. The sun is number 19. It talks about success, prosperity. It's a clear kind of mindset. It's a positive mindset. Very strong, bright, vibrant energy of the sun here joining you. This is beautiful, beautiful here. So kind of what I'm getting, this learning and growth that is pertaining to your long-term goals, it's talking about happiness. It's talking about focusing on the things that make you feel like you're stepping into the sun. Things that make you feel like a little kid standing in front of that Christmas tree on Christmas morning. Or whatever thing that brings you joy. Going to the water park as a kid. Making a blanket for it. Kind of inviting in this new, fresh, beautiful, happy, joyful energy for yourself. That is where you need to go. This is the learning and growth that you need. This is positive energy, forward movement for your long-term goals. Because the influence that is affecting your learning and growth and your long-term goals, this negative energy that's affecting this, is the Eight of Swords, self-imposed restrictions. The only thing that is standing in your way, on your path, is negative self-talk, negative stories, negative lies that we tell ourselves. That's a hell of a discovery right there. Now, I like this because I feel like you're healing and you're stepping out of that Eight of Swords because we've got the Eight of Cups showing up. We're getting the number 8 a lot. This is 1, 2, 3, 4. We've got 4 8s showing up minimum. So yeah, this could be an angel number you might be seeing quite a bit, quite frequently in the week upcoming, potentially. But the Eight of Cups is you deciding to walk away from the Eight of Swords. You're walking away from things that left you with a hole in your heart, things that weren't serving you. You're stepping into the sun and you're leaving the Eight of Cups, the Eight of Swords behind. You're done with it. You're ready to step into the clear light of the sun in a more empowered, strong space for yourself here, Virgo. So I think I'm going to leave it here, but I think you're going to have a wonderful day. And more importantly, I think you're going to have an amazing week. You have a lot of discovery ahead of you, a lot of messages from Spirit bringing you into the path of your dream at this time. So have a wonderful day and take care.